with all of our print and our digital solutions, so you can spend the $930 with us in furthering your promotion and your business in the marketplace 90 days out from the original offering. So it doesn't have to be the same kind of discount that you promote. You can promote and market whatever you want to over those 90 days with that $930 with us. So you have a couple of ways to go. The other quick thing I'll say about our deals is that I know that some of you certainly can have, and you've heard feedback in the marketplace about concerns over volume and how that impacts your business in the short term and the long term in terms of dealing with all that volume. A couple of great things that we can do. We can certainly put caps on the volume. We want to work with you. We do select the right partners. We have a limited amount of these that we can do in a year. We can probably get to a point where we're doing 3 to 5 of them a week. Right now we're between 2 and 3 a week. But we are selective about our partners. It has to be a win-win for both of us. If it isn't a product or an offering that's going to get great response, it's not going to work well for the business. It's not going to work well for us. There are zero upfront costs. Nobody has to lay any capital out. It is simply a matter of the discounts and the revenue share that we partner on the business. So it is truly a partnership. You get about $7,000 worth of marketing and promotion just by being selected as a partner that goes with us. You'll see on page B3 of the Richmond Times-Dispatch daily paper, we always promote the daily deal at the bottom of the page in a colored deck. So you'll always see that. And then on timesdispatch.com or richmond.com, it's promoted for 2 or 3 days after the deal launches. And then it's live on our site for about a total of 10 days. So long answer, but I wanted to give you all the information.
Awesome. Any other questions?
Let me, do you want me to get you a microphone real quickly? Lloyd, do you have?
Hi, I haven't bought a Groupon myself, but I have several friends who have Groupons that they've never used. I don't think that's a bad thing, you're getting the outreach, but can you give me a sense of what percentage of these things are just never redeemed?
Sure. For the most part, we see about an 80% redemption rate. So about 80% of the deals that you sell will be redeemed.
So 20% not.
20% will go unused.
All the way in the back, there's another question.
So my understanding is that from a few of the restaurant clients and things that I have is they've tried through the daily deals, and their big issue was they got a lot of first-time visitors, but not a lot of repeat visitors.
Okay. My answer to that is really twofold. When you do a deal with a media company, you're getting a more upscale visitor. A lot of the national sites that do deals have a very young audience. They have an audience that's on average 18 to 25, and they do spend what they buy and they don't come back. With a media deal buyer, you saw that the demo is older, so you do have a better opportunity to get them to come back. The other part of it is making that experience great for them. So make it a really great experience while they're there. Give them a coupon for the next time they come in. Ask them to like your Facebook page. Engage them on your email list. All that great stuff. So once they're in the door, making that experience great and really incentivizing them to come back again is an opportunity.
I think the other thing about it, as I mentioned, some of the national partners, again, they have delivered in the past, and particularly in the restaurant category, they have delivered sometimes crushing volumes of people that come in the door. They take the discounts. The business never sees them again. I think that our deals offer good, strong, moderate traffic and people visiting. As Liz mentioned, it's upscale, it's college educated. They're more likely to come back and pay full price for your product or service if they had a great experience. And I think that's what you all want. I mean, it's nice to have people introduced and take the discount, but you kind of like them to come back and pay the regular ticket price, and maybe tip on the gross amount instead of the net amount for your servers, if that's what any of you, and lots of us have been servers in our lifetime, so that's kind of a nice thing, and people certainly appreciate that. But it's about creating a great experience. As a business owner, it is critical that you view this as an opportunity to give someone a great experience. And I know, gosh, they're taking this discount, but you have to really look at it as a new introduction. There were essentially zero marketing costs other than the discount that you gave them to get in the door. So it's an opportunity to introduce your business and service to them in a really positive way and have them come back. Great questions so far. Are there any additional ones? Okay, well, we're going to, there's one right there. Wood.
Can you give a sense of what doesn't do well with a daily deal, like art or something? Is there something that really hasn't been effective for anybody?
Sure. There's not a blanket answer, and it varies in every market. When you're looking at what's going to work for a great deals have a lot of really common factors. They have mass appeal, so they're going to be appealing to a lot of people. They have
they're social, they're shareable, you're gonna wanna send it to your friends. A lot of deals are impulse buys, so a lot of deals are something that you're gonna see, you're gonna click, you're not gonna think about it, you're not gonna wanna call your spouse and ask them what they think. So they're also very straightforward, they're a clean spend. The more restrictions you put on a deal for a category, or if you do a deal for a specific product, they tend to sell fewer. So I would say stick with something that's got mass appeal, something with a general spend and few restrictions.
Yeah, and I'd say my experience also, we've been doing deals for about 5 or 6 months, but I also see that it doesn't do as well if you require them to come back several times in order to get the full
Yes.
value of their offer.
Yes.
So the broadest appeal, most general offer is what does the best.
Yeah.
So, any other questions? Great, thank you. We're back on schedule, so I appreciate that. Liz, do you want to help us with a drawing?